Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from today. Today, everything as I projected it played out. I posted on Twitter some time ago, I think that was on 22nd of January, when Bitcoin was still trading around 105,000. When Bitcoin was still trading around 105,000, I projected that Bitcoin will go down to 101,000 per Bitcoin at least. So this was on 22nd of January. This is my Twitter account. As you can see, this is my Twitter account. So I projected on the 22nd of January that Bitcoin will go to 101,000 per Bitcoin. And then this was on 22nd of January. Let's find 22nd of January. This is 22nd of January. We were trading around here then, 22nd of January, between 105.8 to 105.6 or so. I posted 101,000 per Bitcoin. This was it. And then Bitcoin went down to 101,000. This was 101,000. I projected it here at around 105.6, and then Bitcoin went down to this very zone, 101,400, around 100 and around 98,000. That was 2 days ago. This was my post on 28th of January. We are trading around this zone, 98,000, 99,000, and I posted Bitcoin 105,000 per Bitcoin. This was my post on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you're missing out a lot. This was my post on Twitter, and now this morning we got to 105,000 per Bitcoin, and now we are trading above it. I think we are not trading around 105,406 something. So I believe we are still going up. We are going to at least reach this very level. This is not a resistance zone. It's just a first level target. So the ticker or the lesson here is to trust your analysis, no matter what everybody else is saying. On Twitter, everybody was bearish. People were shorting. And if you look at their charts also make sense. You understand? I will not say that they are wrong and you are right. But although at that particular point they turned out to be wrong. Although sometimes everybody takes losses, but what I'm trying to say here is focus on your own bias. Don't change your bias because of any other person or because of what any other person is saying. Focus on your own bias. So once we hit this very level and we bounced off of it, I brought my trend line, and then I said that we will not go down till we break this zone. Till we break here, we are bullish. Till we break here, we are going to be bullish. That is what made me to stand firm on my bias. Now we bounced off of this very zone, and everybody, all of us, we made money together. You understand? That is if you're following me on Twitter. And even if you're not following me on Twitter, before I continue, make sure you follow me on TikTok. If you're watching on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. If you're watching this on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. If you're watching from YouTube, wherever you're watching from, just subscribe on YouTube, follow me, and on every other platform we are watching this very video from. So basically, this is the two ranges we are trading. This is the lower range, this is the higher range, which is the resistance, and then this is the mid range. It is called the mid range because it is in between these two ranges. So what is my next step on Bitcoin? Based on what is happening here, if I bring my counter trend line, and place it here, I've broken out of this very zone, and I really think we'll continue going up. I think we are going to create new highs since we did not go below this zone. Since we didn't go below this very zone, I really believe we didn't go below here. So I really believe we are going to create new highs on Bitcoin, but I cannot make any projection for now till we break above this green zone. If we break above this green zone, I'm going to take a long position, and I'll show you where my long position will be headed to. I'll use my trend line, draw this line from this range up to the range low, and then bring it to the next range. So this is how to know your targets after a major breakout within a range. So I should not be teaching this here. So this, when you do this, I'll now put my measurement tool here and then target the next zone, which is 122,000. If you watch my previous videos, I've always maintained that we're going to head to 122,000, of course, and beyond. But at least this is the target we're going to get to first once we break above this range. Of course, when we break above this range, you don't just enter, you wait for confirmations. You wait for certain confirmations to be sure that you're going up before you enter. Don't just jump in. Or you follow me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you follow me on Twitter. I will drop my projection there, but I'll not give you the exact entries. If you want to know the exact entries, very soon I will create my free Telegram channel where I'll be dropping these things. Some of them, actually, not all. So this is my projection on Bitcoin, and I believe we are going to continue upwards in the nearest future. If we don't continue upwards, then we are most probably going to have this kind of move. If we don't continue upwards, we are most probably going to have this kind of move, then down. So, but for now, we are trending up. So once we are trending up, you focus on the current trend. That's what will help you long term. Just focus on what is happening at that very point. Of course, using the whole view as a projection. These are all the trades you have taken this month. So if you actually want to receive signals, if you want to receive signals from the entry point to the exit point, these signals will be given to you every time Bitcoin creates a trading opportunity, whether long or short. This signal is for those that know how to trade, like you know how to enter the market. It's not for newbies that don't know anything. You understand? If you don't know anything, you message me. We talk about that. But if you know how to enter the market and exit the market, but maybe you don't know how to analyze, or you don't have time, you are working overtime, or you're a 9 to 5 person, I don't have time. Of course, we do swing trading here, so you can enter the trade and maybe it will play out between now till 2 days or 3 days, depending on how long the market is performing, depending on how the market is performing at that moment. So if you want to receive these signals from their entries to their exits, you understand, I will give you the entry, give you the take profit 1, take profit 2, and so on. If you want to receive it like that, you send me a message wherever you are watching this video from. Just send me a message. If you go down on this TikTok, you see my projections, how I have played. Like we win almost 10 trades out of 10. Sometimes we win 8 trades out of 10 or 9 trades out. We have a very high win rate on Bitcoin. I can boast of that. If you don't have time to watch videos, just go to my Twitter. You see all my trades playing out as I have projected them. So especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin is what I trade basically. You understand? So if you want to trade Bitcoin with me, from my entries to my exits, exactly as I've projected, message me wherever you are watching this video from. So this is my next projection. Till we break this zone, there is nothing to do for now. And I'm not in any short position. I'm not planning to go into any short position for now. Thank you very much and have a very wonderful day ahead of you.